So hey guys, my name is Christine and this is If's Diary by Akinyi. If you're getting by this channel, if you're getting to learn about this channel for the first time, you're welcome. Subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Like, share, and comment below. This is If's Diary by Akinyi. Once again, you're welcome. I'd promised before that I'll do a get to know me video, and this will be part one of my get to know me video. So, for those who are coming back, I know you're not new to this face at this moment, so feel free to share your comment, like, and share my videos. If you have not watched my other videos, I do lifestyle content, basically my life. I share. And if you want, you can go back, watch my videos, comment also, and come back. So this will be part one of the get to know me video. I'll do it maybe in 3 parts, or I don't know where it will fit. Yeah. So I'm Christine, as I said, I'm Christine. I'm Christine Akinyi. Yeah. If you want to know my real names, maybe you can send me something. My M-Pesa, you're free. It's allowed. Another thing, I'm born I'm born and raised partly in Kisumu and Nairobi, but at the moment I reside in Nairobi. I'm a mom of three. Yeah, I'm a mom of three lovely children. That is 2 girls and 1 boy. My boy being the firstborn. As I'd said, and I've schooled in both Kisumu. I've schooled in Kisumu, Nairobi, and high school I schooled in Murang'a County. Another thing is, I'm so the reason why I started content creation is because I when when I was growing up, every one of us had a dream, and my number one dream was to write books. But writing books needed me to be needed so many things in terms of finances and every other thing and time. So having a YouTube channel is one way of sharing what I could have shared in my books, and it does not mean that that dream is is already dead. As long as I live, that dream is still. I hope it's still alive. So I hope that one day I'll just do as I wished to do. So this is also one way of me writing my stories in videos. I'm raised by a single mom, though both my father is still alive, but growing up, we were raised by our mom only. Because I'd say, I'm the last born in a family of 7. So by the time I was growing up and getting to understand myself, my father was not in the picture. So maybe my elder sisters, they got to know my father before maybe they parted ways, but I cannot relate to having a father figure in my life. And that's life also. I come from a family of 7, that is 6 girls and 1 boy. But at the moment we are just 6 girls. My brother died in 2016, and it's just been the 6 of us, 6 siblings since then. But we are not we for I'll say for a long time we did not like stay together as much, because me, as I'd said, I was the last one. So by the time I was understanding life, most of my sisters had gotten married. So for I did not get like to we were not like the 6 of us or the 7 of us in one place at a time. Me, I was born like most of my sisters. My age would be like, for example, our firstborn and second born and maybe third born, they were way older than I am, because even when my mom gave birth to me, the difference in age between me and my immediate sister is 6 years. So the other ones, the elder ones, I'd say we are, when it comes to age, they are, by the time I was maybe starting school, or let's say for example in grade 3, most of them had gotten married. I think so. Most of them had gotten married because I was I was born later. Yeah. So like I said, I was raised partly in Kisumu and Nairobi. That is, I did my pre primary classes in Kisumu, and grade 1 and grade 2 I did in Kisumu, and then the other grades from grade 2 third term to class 8 I did that in Nairobi, and high school I did in Murang'a. Yeah, I did in Murang'a County, a very nice girls' school, and I always vouch for that school every day. It's made me who I am today. It modeled me, and it's a place where I found for myself, and it made me who I am. It was the bridge between the child me and the grown person that I am. So when I came to stay in Nairobi, where I continued with my schooling from grade 2, I came to stay at my sister's place because she had insisted that I stay with her, and because of circumstances that she was not in control of, she wanted someone to stay with at that time, and she requested my mom that I stay with her, and that's how I found myself in Nairobi, and ever since from then I don't think I've stayed in other place apart from Nairobi. Maybe if I've stayed out of Nairobi, it has been maybe when I'm in school, or a part of my life when I was not in Nairobi was maybe when I had my child and I was in Eldoret. That was the only time that I've not been in Nairobi, but most of the time I've been in Nairobi. Another thing is, my childhood was a bit of a story, a bit of a long story that I would like to discuss in the second part of this video. The moment I'm a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mom because I'm still raising my last born. Before having my third born, I had a business. Yeah, I was running a business, a small business. And so when I got my child, I wanted just to give her some attention, because again, running a business and and having a newborn is hectic. You will always have to choose one, and obviously you cannot choose your business over your child. So I said, it's time, maybe I pause and concentrate on motherhood, and maybe bring her up to maybe 1 year or 1.5, then I'll resume back to my business. Another thing is, I'm introverted stroke extroverted, depending on maybe where you find me, because sometimes someone is on their low and maybe someone is on their extreme high or extreme low, and maybe you will judge them as extroverted or introverted. So I'm introverted, and at the moment, motherhood can make you become an introvert. You do not even step outside of the house. You literally forget the the you literally forget the little things that you used to do outside, and most of the time you are at home unless there's someone else who is with you, who is around to take care of the baby. Maybe you can step out for some time. So maybe, but I at this time you'll say I'm an introvert. But when I'm out, when I'm when I'm out with people who I know, with people who I'm comfortable around, again you'll say I'm an extrovert. So I think you will tell me in the comment section, do you think we have different personalities depending on where we are, depending with who we are with? Because there are people, there are situations where you have to be calm, and someone will think that, oh, you are introverted, but in real sense you are an extrovert. Another thing, if I'll do YouTube content and being paid was not on the table, yes, I will still do, because like I said, I would love to share my stories. So maybe if I was not being if there was I was not looking up to being paid, I will still do YouTube anytime. Yeah, because first of all, I would like to like boost my confidence. I would like to train myself to talk before people. Yeah. So that's that. That will be for today. Yeah. And I would like to do the second part of this video. And the second part is literally childhood, my childhood after I came to Nairobi, what I went through. I'll call it hell, but because I've not been in hell, I'll just call it my story. And I'll say here in this part, please watch part 2, because I would like to enlighten anyone who wants to live with someone. Yeah. If you want your child to live at someone else's place, maybe because you are not able, but that is not your fault. Maybe because you're not able, or maybe you're not in the country, and you're saying, maybe my child should stay over at my sis place, or should stay with my cousin. Please watch part 2 of this video. If you're new here, subscribe. If you like this content, engage me in the comment section. This is If's Diary by Akinyi. Ciao.